And
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Spin Rack. It is PD and Cal. Tell me what's going on, everybody.
Hey, ready to rock.
Coolin'.
Hey, so today we are back to another Mad Max film. This is Furiosa.
Trash.
So trailer number one
Trash.
is supposed to take place, believe, before the last Mad Max movie that came out. So hey, so let's
Trash.
hey.
Whatever you have to do, however long it takes, promise me you'll find your way home. Furiosa, give me this promise.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
The darkest of angels. The question is, do you have it in you to make it epic?
I like the music, man.
Yeah,
I was
he
surprised.
kills it.
I ended up liking the trailer. I didn't think I would. I mean, hey, first of all, Thor's in it. Let's put that out. Thor is there, and we got Anya. What's her name? Taylor. Anya
Anya Taylor Joy.
So, and if anybody's watched her stuff, was it Queen's Gambit? I mean, she's been around for a bit. I think, dude, it looks a little better than I would have thought. I mean, I gotta give it my initial thing. If I didn't know they were involved, I would have said, I don't know. But now I'm thinking, hey, probably we need to give it a little bit more of a thought. Probably we need to think that, hey, it may be better than we think because you have two big name actors. They're not going to be doing something that's crap, right? Well, then again, probably. But the point of the matter is, I think I'm still a little bit open to this possibility. I mean, who doesn't like seeing, bald-headed albinos trying to take out a big truck? Or who doesn't like seeing post-apocalyptic world of Australia, which is just desert and people running around trying to, survive. So I say give it a chance. Why not? And especially they're not going against giant corporations. So, yo, Peter, your turn. What's your take on it?
I'd want to say first off is like this is one of our early studio videos when we did Fury Road. So it's kind of like our anniversary of umpteen years. So kind of going back to the George Miller Mad Max saga film. But to answer your question, yes, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed Fury Road. This looks like it's going to be fun, and it just looks like it's real. As you point out in other films, the cinematography is really gorgeous. It's going to be action packed. It's going to have some Hollywood stuff where they just push the envelope as far as they can. But it's just like it looks like it's fun. And Homegirl, even though I wasn't with Split, I wasn't with Split. She's usually pretty good. She was good as as who's it? Ileana Rasputin and from the New Mutants. So she's usually fun in all of her movies. So I really, even though you can't do any more story with the character of Furiosa from the Mad Max film, since she's kind of won, so you can't have her on the run doing all this stuff. So they went back in time, but it's kind of the only thing I would miss is Charlize Theron. I would miss her in this and figuring out how to do it. Not doing the de-aging thing, but figuring a way to do it. But she already conquered everything in the other movies. So this is what we got. So I'm there for it.
Down.
Man. Well, man. All right, well, we already know that I didn't enjoy Mad Max Fury Road. I'm never really big on when the main character becomes a sideline in his own movie. And that's pretty much what happened. So now I'm seeing more of the same because they're deciding. I mean, when was that? When was Fury Road? Was that like 8 years ago?
About about that. I think it was 2015, 2016.
All right. So we're looking at about that time. And now, okay, so the next thing we're getting in the Mad Max franchise, if you will, is not another Mad Max film or even any continuation of that, but a prequel about one of the supporting characters, which says a lot about what they think about the franchise overall. So I can't. I mean, look, I like the actress, of course, like Chris Hems. I like his acting as well, but I just can't get on board with it, knowing that more than likely this is not going to hit because they don't. They're falling into the same category these other guys. You don't have any new ideas, and so you're going with this character who's a total blank slate to tell a story that's probably already been told, and using Mad Max as the umbrella that you're going to draw people in for this. That and that character, as rendered by Charlize Theron, was hot at that time. It's been about 8 years, so I don't know if there's still that interest in this particular character. So, but we'll see.
I would say there's. I definitely agree that they should be doing another Max story. Not necessarily since we didn't, we had something where it was like it was Max and Furiosa in the Fury Road. So I hear you. I do also hear you on the time frame, but at the same time, only say that you're totally right. They might not have been able to hit while the iron's hot in the last movie, so that people will remember and can make the connection. You want to make that connection, but it's also hard to do a really great movie trying to do the sequel right after, and that's why Superman 2 worked, because they shot it at the same time. So that's not in disagreement with you. It's just more kind of saying, I hear it, it's totally correct, but at the same time, you need that space. You don't want to do a scary movie where you hear the Wayans brothers saying, I can't do another movie a year after I did the last one. So it's a tough thing to do, but you always can lose your audience. So I do have to agree with that. But the movie making that he does, and I go back, besides the Mad Max, I always go to the Babe movies, which are fun for me, especially Babe 2. So, but I hear you. I just want to add those points that making a really gorgeous and thought out plot, it should take you some time, but you can definitely lose your audience after that. So that's all my only chime in.
It was Superman 4, and then it was a while before we had Superman Returns, right?
That was a total D-bag move. A total D-bag move.
I'm gonna give him some grace, and I'm gonna ignore that. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that. He doesn't know the history behind it, so I can understand his ignorance by making such a comment. Bottom line is, if we want to use that as an example, hey, the time off for the Superman franchise didn't really yield large benefits, so I don't see why it would for Fury Road either.
But didn't you say Superman Returns was profitable?
Oh my! He's going both sides. He's hitting with both sides now. He's like on the backhand and on the forehand now.
You know what? I don't want. We're talking about Fury Road.
Yes, good Lord.
Take that question back. So don't worry about it. Put my hands taking it back. So overall, did you like it?
Well, this one I do want to put an addendum to that. once a project, if you have regular films coming out, and with let's say a bit of grace, 5 or 6 years at the most, or anything of that nature, unless you're like a really storied franchise, maybe like 007, where you can put them, or even Godzilla, where you can put them on ice for a decade, and people will that will just stoke the appetite of people to see the new film, to see the characters' new adventures. The longer you go without a film, the harder it is to generate interest in that character. And then if the film, once you release it, doesn't hit, it's even you're so used to being comatose when it comes to the character, it's that much easier to go back to being comatose again. So this is a this is a new character for all intents and purposes. It's not Charlize Theron playing the role. It's an origin story of a character that you had to go and see Mad Max Fury Road in order to know the character, understand the character, like the character, be invested in the character, all of those particular things. So this is pretty much a new film altogether. But we have the Mad Max. Again, they're tying it under the Mad Max umbrella, and hopefully that'll get people in. I think they did a good job in choosing the actress and actor. We'll see where it goes from here. But again, they just don't have any ideas.
Okay. Hey. So hey, anything else before we close this down?
No, no, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Spinner rack.
Out.
Out.